Less than 24 hours after winning the lower state title, Gray Collegiate's world was flipped upside down when freshman guard Tyquan Taylor, a 14-year-old member of the War Eagles JV basketball team, was shot and killed.
Hitting him by that was a bad situation for us. You know, he was like a brother to us. Came to practice every day. I always had a big smile on his face, joking around like a freshman do.
A lot of people just searching for answers and, you know, trying to figure out what's the next steps, how we go about doing this.
Those were the questions head coach Dion Bethea asked himself the night before holding a team meeting where he would share a story with his players for the first time in his 19 years of coaching.
Any form of cancer, you know, is tough to sit there and deal with, and I never been through anything like that.
In 1997, a rising senior at Allen University, Bethea was diagnosed with Hodgkin's disease, a cancer that affects fewer than 200,000 people each year.
I went into my senior year, you know, with a portacath in my chest, and started the treatment. Did it for 6 months, and it ran over into my basketball season at Allen.
He was getting treatment just about every day, but we practiced at 4 o'clock in the morning. So he would come to practice, never missed a practice now. Remember, never missed a practice the whole season.
While being treated for a disease he knew little about, Bethea admitted he felt even less hopeful at times, as less than a year prior he lost his best friend Derek Hart, who was unaware that he was a diabetic.
He had diabetes and didn't know it, and he slipped into a coma, and he couldn't recover from it. So that was the day that we ended up losing him, and it was real tough for me because, you know, he was not just my best friend, he was like a brother to me too, even though he was older.
With the support of his family, teammates, and Coach Simon, Bethea went on to beat cancer while earning all conference honors. Allen would go on to win their first Capital City Classic championship that season in nearly a decade.
We all rallied around him and each other because the other kids had problems too. But we're a family, so this is just your problem, and this is just your problem, this is just your problem, and how can we make it all work? And we did.
It was a situation for me to, you know, sit there and not only beat the cancer, but be successful with doing it as well, and I did that.
Opening up to show his players they would get through this together, Gray became closer than ever before during a time where they needed each other the most.
Basically had that mindset like, okay, we got to play for him, we got to play for Tyquan. So you never know, somebody, our friend might die the next day, pass away the next day. So playing that basketball, doing that basketball on the court every day, that 1 second on the court may be the best thing in their life.
I wanted to give them some encouraging words on, hey, we here, you know, anytime you want to talk, you know, but don't let just be a roadblock to stop us from the ultimate goal, because we can sit there and we can still do it for him.
Dion Bethea gets in the championship category.
5 days after the death of Taylor, Gray Collegiate went on to win their first state championship in school history.
Those things that happened off the court was obviously bigger than the basketball. For them to be able to still process and focus and still eventually win a state championship it was amazing. They amazed me.
The ultimate goal is us winning the state championship. So what would be more sweeter than us putting our emotions and everything into winning it for Tyquan? And we did that.